Well, it's been hard work. You might get struggled with some of the conditions. Finally paid off.
(9:15) Sunday morning. Nothing during the night. Nice little social, sitting here chatting till, I don't know, 11 o'clock last night or so. I'm now in swim 3, Roy's swim, and as you can see, foggy, misty, lake spirits floating from the water. Yeah, no joys. A few bleeps for Roy last night. I think a bleep for Neil. Mine was quiet. But we're up. Breakfast won't be too long. And it's a fresh day. A fresh full day really, fishing. So we'll see how we get on today. Hopefully we can find some of these beasts. Socialising has started early. Yeah. Cup of tea is nearly ready. Yes, have a look. We've got a proper oven. It's not just a... I'll have three big lumps in there, please, mate. Big spoons. You sleep all right, mate?
Yeah, it's really good. The old hoodie had to come for one.
Really warm, wasn't
It was getting warm down there, mate. Nothing happening at the moment, but we'll keep them going.
What happened today, eh? Same today. You sleep all right, Roy?
Absolutely gorgeous. Took me alarm went off at 3 o'clock. You know he's absolutely gorgeous, don't we?
Oh, look. Looking after me, thanks sir. Oh, lovely.
God bless you, boy. Thank you. Well, my friend.
Yeah, it'll be a nice day today, I reckon.
Yeah, all I was doing on it, boy, I was just switching it back into day mode. Because you don't use much.
25 to 1 in the afternoon. What day is it? Sunday. Still nothing happening, no joys. My rods have been in now for a little while when I made use of the toilet, and I've just been walking around the lake nice and slow and quiet, checking the margin, see if I see anything, and nothing to be seen as yet. Had a fish come up and sort of have a little jump and some movement by my long rod, but a bit more to the right. Hold on. Right, so I was just doing a bit to camera. It's now 10 past 1. I've actually got all my rods back out. As I was talking, there's a fish lumped out on the same spot that I see earlier. So I couldn't wait. I'm afraid you had to wait while I sorted myself out. Got a rig straight out there, pretty much in and around the area. It was it boshed out. So I've also done the other 2 rods. Same base as before, the Snowman rig, snatch bottom bait, 18mm, and Golden Balls pop up has gone out to the one that I see jump. And then over to my right, I've kept one on a little snatch, little 10mm sort of dumbbell on a sort of KD rig. And I have changed the one furthest to the right. I've put on that was the little pink almond pop up from Infusion. I've changed that for one of Yoda's specials. Now, if you'd watched the Chad Lakes video, they caught quite a few of the fish while we was at Chad's Lake, and I really do rate them. So I've put that on, but they are so buoyant, I've had to manipulate, add a little bit of putty, trim the pop-up down slightly, more pellet shape now rather than sort of round, and yeah, just to make sure it's sitting perfectly. It's just wafting around, and that's now gone out with a stick on all of them, even the long one, but only a smaller stick basically, and they're all set at the minute. Lines are nice and loose, just letting the line relax, hopefully settle on the bottom, and then I will tighten up slightly. Say slightly, I'll tighten up quite a bit, especially the ones that are up against the bank, because pretty much majority of the time the fish are going to slacken the line rather than peel line. I mean, not to say they won't, but fishing slack line up to somewhere where they're going to only kind of run towards you or to the sides. I've done that back in the day. You don't really get no indication, especially if they come towards you, you get nothing. So I will tighten them all up, maybe the long cast into the area where the fish jumped. It's not right up against the bank, there's quite a bit of room there, so I may leave that sort of semi slack, shall we say, just, you know, up a little bit but not a lot. I get an indication at least on a drop back, and obviously if it's a full on run you get an indication anyway. So yeah, just had to do that, had to get them out. What was it, 10 past 1. The boys have done a little bit of moving about with their rods, I've noticed. I've heard them casting, seen them dropping their bits in. We do have, I think it's Andy's mum, I believe his dad's here as well, down at the lake. So a little bit of a chit chat going on, a little bit of a social. Again, 2 and 3 is literally a couple of yards. It may look different on camera, I'm not sure, but it's literally just there. I mean, it's not far away at all. So I've been putting my receiver sort of just on the van, and it picks up easily. And if I do get any kind of indication, I'm here within seconds. It's not far at all. People who've been here will know the distance is nothing. So yeah, that's the case. When I say I'm up against the bank, I'm up towards the bushes, but there's no snags there, and he's kind of informed us that there's no real snags in this lake at all. I think there's one maybe over the other side. It's not really a snag, just a branch hanging out like. So I haven't got to be too, wary of any snags or anything. Bait runners are not locked up. They've got a bit of give in them. Butt locks are on as normal. I like that anyway. And yeah, so we're back fishing again after an hour or two's rest. Use the toilet, little chit chat, walk around the lake just to see what I can spot. After seeing that fish jump a couple of times, it was just a matter of, I had to go out, I had to go on that spot and just, if they're there, hopefully they're going to like what's out there, but we'll wait and see. It is a red hot roasting day, so obviously, I'm in the t-shirt now. So I hate doing it full stop. Up past 4. Sunday.
Sunday. Hard.
It's hard at the moment. A few bleeps here and there. A few fish jumping again on the sort of area that I'm in here, which is good. Mr. Calder is in his bivvy having a lay down. I don't think he ain't asleep though. Yeah, I was just about to. He knew, didn't he?
Yeah,
I'm all right. Start barking like a dog in a minute. Mr. Lawler. Can't see.
Yeah, I'm still here.
He's still. He's being happy about it.
I'm still here.
So Mr. Lawler's there. It is roasting hot. Roasting hot at the moment, and I'm told I'm already getting a tan on the face, a bit red round the. Am I red?
You are a bit red round the old receding line.
It does. Let's not talk to Mr. Lawler. I'll make sure that's over now. So I'm sitting bang in the shade on Neil's chair. And we're trying all sorts. It's not happening yet, but it's real early days. Food will be coming soon. We've got roast dinner,
Roast
lamb
today.
lamb, and all the trimmings. What's for afters? I hope it's more or less sticky
toffee pudding, man.
Sticky toffee. I don't think I mentioned it was sticky toffee pudding yesterday. Or maybe I did mention it. I don't know, but I did try to eat Roy's as well, but he wouldn't let me have it.
And I don't like it.
Yeah, and he don't like it. He only ate it just so I couldn't have it. Sod. So dinner won't be long. And I guess more plans will go into action to make sure everything's ready for tonight.
They'll be alright tonight. They're crashing well this afternoon.
They're moving about.
They were yesterday.
I mean, in the day yesterday there was kind of no crashing. It was more last night they were crashing. It was a hippo that went off last night, we think. 11:30, 12 o'clock when it literally sounded like someone had jumped in the lake. So we have seen a few days. Not been much fizzing that I've seen, a couple of little bits, but yeah, it's not looking too bad. The weather's definitely warming up. It was slightly cold last night. It's quite a big temperature drop from the night and day. Hopefully that's going to level out a little bit, because I think that doesn't help at all. But yeah, in a minute, me, Mr. Lawler, Mr. Tackle Tart even, we are chatting crap, aren't we?
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah, so I'm reading magazines, talking fishing, and just relaxing. Until
Saving the energy for later.
What's happening later?
I'm going to photograph you with fish.
That'd be nice. Photograph all of us with a fish would be good, but oh,
It's too early for dinner.
I ain't dinner yet. So yeah, that's a little update for now, and I will do more later on at some point, possibly showing off our dinner again and afters, because I do like to rub it in slightly.
Blowing his trumpet.
Yeah. So yeah, for now, that's it.
He's only filling it. He's not making no more. He's done it.
Something's still going on, isn't it?
You left that camera running?
Should we move it?
Oh. Fucking slap that fucking ass. Come on, go and tell him.
No, it's him. Is it him?
I won't know now until he comes to watch it back.
You watch it go back to be pulverised actively.
They're all sort of slowly tightening up again. I just don't get it. I don't know if there's an undertow in there or what, but. Look at Mr. Cool Dude, look.
Can it not be? I hate it. Can it not be sinking?
What?
The line, that's why it's tiny. Can it be sinking?
It's been out there long enough though.
Can it be sinking into the silt?
No. The only thing I can think is that, but that's the middle one that's done that, and it literally popped out of the arms again, and the arm was on the floor and it was sitting.
So it's obviously pulled up enough to drop that.
Oh. It all looks like they're all slowly lifting bit by bit, but I don't know what it is. Could be is.
Well, it's got to be something because his aren't doing it.
If you've got a bit of an arch.
His aren't doing it. Mine aren't doing it. But then you're not backlegged, are you?
No.
Oh, yeah.
So,
do you never use backlead?
I do, but I didn't feel like it in here. I don't feel I need to, but. Plus with that bit of weed down.
I'm always backlegged.
It's not always good if the lake's like that up and down, because
you
lake and then you go
across.
Yeah, so I haven't. I've got backlegs to do it if I want to do it, but are they sell, Neil?
Yes, mate. Oh, yes.
Oh, you sound like Churchill then. Oh yes.
Yeah, we've got hopes for one tonight, mate. It's warming up. Must be warming the water up a bit. It's been a beautiful day.
It's just that night time. If it drops against the cold, like it kind of doesn't give it a chance to hold the.
Well, they reckon
heat.
it only dropped to 4 last night, but that felt colder than that.
It was nippy, wasn't it?
That felt colder.
It did feel slightly colder than that, but
not as cold as last time I was here in the night, but then that was September.
Was it really vicious then?
yeah.
I was I mean, I was in a different bag then, mate, but it was painful.
I know you told me last night.
Painfully cold.
It's not good being uncomfortable, is it, on the bank? I mean, I must admit, when I got in my bag last night, I had to take my hoodie off because it was so bloody hot.
yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I mean, obviously, it's normally better to strip off a little bit when you get in your bag, because if you do have to get out, it's always a shock to the system. Like even in the mornings when you get up, like so, to be able to put a layer back on is
to
is
warm
good.
up that little bit rather than
already have everything on and being cold.
When you've got your coat and you're going to feel the effect when you go
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, it is true. Yeah. But, I mean, I tend to just sleep with everything. To be honest with you, it's not very.
Well, you don't feel the cold anyway, really, Bill, do you?
Well, not majorly, no. But
I do. Terrible now. Even now, my hands are freezing.
your hands are cold.
Yeah, it's because I've got.
I mean, my hands they're not cold, but you know,
I mean,
that's circulation though as well, isn't it?
No, he's just down to...
I swore I
Is that one of them
came
koi pools?
I thought that thing was vibrating. It's the bench.
So did I, actually.
It's Roy's backside vibrating.
Is that one of them koi pools?
Yeah,
No, it's always down to Bill. It's just me losing weight. I know that
Yeah.
because it's just we've lost so much weight.
I'm just not used to it. Like,
Hello.
Who's going to play today? I'll go.
You alright, Roy?
Yeah, because I can have a...
I'll go. You've already been once, haven't you? I'll do it.
Yes, mate.
It is 6:10. Mr. Lawler,
Gorgeous.
Mr. Calder,
10 out of 10
Mr.
again.
Baggins. Yeah, I have got vegables on there, but not a lot.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, well that's too many. Tea, along with desserts.
Do you boys not like the mint stuff?
I don't want mint sauce,
I'm
no.
not into the mint, mate. You can crack on with the mint. So yeah, 6:10. Rod's been out, a few little bleeps here and there, and not much else has changed. Lots of chatting and general talking, socialising.
Yeah, I'm
Now
a dog food.
What?
It's not very.
It's the
No, don't go there.
number one.
Keep
Will
beautiful.
you put? Oh, I don't want you having my voice on it. Ashley. Ashley.
Is there any chance that you can get in front of the camera and pull your face? Oh, seriously, show me your face. Go on. Have the camera facing me, so you can't see it, because you won't do it to camera.
I don't know.
You're all dark in there anyway. I can't see you though.
Now then. Now listen.
Hello, beautiful girl.
We need to talk tactics.
Hello, beautiful girl.
You're here every day. Where do you think I should go? I'm thinking, over here.
She's like,
She's like, go home.
Look here. No, it's alright. I'm thinking I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here.
No, don't like that. Don't like that suggestion. Don't go there, she's going. Don't fish that.
I don't do a bib because her neck's so fat. Ready and silence.
Got it.
See what? I told you, didn't I? My mum tells a story, yeah. I was such an ugly baby.
Remember you recorded.
Yeah, I know. Such an ugly baby. I had jet black hair and my face was all screwed up. But when she had me, she wouldn't allow anyone, any of the family, to come and see me because I was that ugly. Yeah. And she likes to tell that to everyone when she sees them. Like. I said, well, yeah, but ugly duckling, you know.
I can believe
I'm
it,
not
mate.
being funny, babies. 9 times out of 10 are born ugly because they're all screwed up.
Yeah, but they're meant to be cute, aren't they?
No.
I think she just wanted to get rid of me as quick as possible.
Is that recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Go on, pull the face.
Come on. Look at it. What is it with women and cameras like that? No. You're not.
No, not all of them.
Not having
I'll
it.
just break it.
No, not all of them. Okay, no. I'm not asking that. That's why it was recording.
Got it. Can you just put that one on loop for me on the video?
I'm for filling that face. I
I
don't
like
know why.
that. Is it still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to sing lullabies?
No.
No?
I have to make them up.
I was going to tell you the face does.
Make my own ones. We'll start a new tradition.
I do like Twinkle Twinkle
You've
Little
got
Star,
none.
but I just change it.
You've got a singer, the Owie Bowie song.
What?
What?
Owie Bowie.
Are we showing our age or something?
I'll teach you it one day when the camera's
And it's soft kitty.
Now, Owie Bowie is a secret song that my mum made up.
Do you know
for
Daisy
babies.
Daisy?
No.
Daisy Daisy, give me a tits to chew. Oh, pretty
Do what?
I can't afford the condom, a plastic bag will do.
I think editing might have to come in on it.
No, it's Owie Bowie. It's just Owie Bowie, Owie Bowie, Owie Bowie. Owie Bowie. And you do it quiet.
Well, no swearing. I have to ban you. No,
And now,
I don't care.
my niece Kelsey, she's got
That's it.
She had dolls when she was a bit younger. She's got dolls. And it spread, and everyone I know, they said, you singing Owie Bowie? It's yours. That's my mum's song.
Oh, God knows what she will. God knows what she will start singing because
Oh, look, we've got one eye closed and one rolling.
Yeah, she will do.
It is 9:10, Monday morning. I've got to say, I've literally got up about 10 minutes ago. I've had a bit of a lay-in. Another bit cold night. Not extremely cold, but cold enough to put my jacket on and my coat and that. No couple of bleeps, nothing severe, and it's going to be a really warm day. I can feel it already, and steam that's coming off. Well, I've already done a little bit of footage, but I'll show you again. You see it all coming up off the lake. So yeah, 9:10. I'm not sure about the lads as yet. I'm not sure what's gone on with them, but the plan has always been, if they have a fish, no matter what time, what size, that we wake each other up, help each other out, make sure everything's okay. So, seeing as they didn't wake me up, I'm going to assume they've had a quiet night like me. So, I'm gonna go and get a cup of tea, wake myself up a bit, because breakfast will be down soon, and have another think about what's going on here. Got to try and catch one of these fish, at least one. We've seen them crashing, but they're not having it at the minute. They really are not feeding. Whether it's a temperature where it's really high in the day. I mean, I got burnt yesterday. So I got burnt. My arms are quite red. I think I'm round my head. But and then it's cold at night. A fluctuation in temperature is completely different ends of the scale. So, like I say, red hot in the day and cold at night. Maybe that's putting them off. Obviously, the temperature of the water is not going to stay up too much. Like the day will warm it up slightly, but during the night it loses all of that. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Same rig still, combi rigs. Same baits as I said before. One of Yoda's little specials that are trimmed. I've got the snatch little dumbbell on one that looks kind of like a pellet, so I've kept that on there, and the snowman snatch bottom bait, golden balls on top. I've got that on as well, so I will update more later once I'm actually awake, because my eyes are probably all red. So yeah, I'll update more in a bit. Go and catch up with the boys. I know they're up because I can hear them talking. We'll go from there. 12:05 Monday. Mr. Lawler just had a screamer.
And as far as I'm concerned, it couldn't have happened to a nice fella.
Well, yeah, it could have happened to me. So
You're right, there's no rods still out, boy.
nice and slow, mate. Nice and easy. Don't get in front drag, yeah. It's all. How you see it? Watch that tree to your left, very slow. It's not soddy, yeah? Yeah.
No, you don't want that, mate. You enjoy it.
What do you want?
You enjoy every fucking moment, boy.
I was going to say it's the camera on.
How does it feel? Quite heavy?
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
I don't think it scales.
Keep that rod nice and bent and just draw him in when you feel he's ready. If he's not, how's your drag set? Is it solid or? Solid. That's what I'm just keeping an eye on. Do you want to stand in, mate? Yeah. Loads of time, right? There's loads of stress when you do it.
Chalky,
Right, Bill, you happy with that? That's 0, isn't it?
come here. Here.
Yeah.
Don't worry too much yet, mate. We can sort that in. Once it's in the net, we can sort it. It's no stress. That drag alright, mate, yeah? Yeah. Okay with it? Yeah. That starts. He's going to do that every time now, you know that. Go on, yeah, touch my arm. Loosen that drag if need be, mate. Find a net that has some lines. say that, mate. Not swearing.
Yeah, the video's on now.
Don't know yet. Still don't know. Just keep that net right down, Neil.
Well done, Roy. That one's always the hardest.
Isn't it? Oh, I need to go and get my other lens as well for the fish shot. Just leave it there for a minute, mate. Just keep it like that. So then just open, just dip the front end down where her head is. That's it. That's it. That's right. She'll just swim off when she's ready. There you go. She'll just slink off nice. Oh, pal. Yeah. 6:15. Monday, innit? Monday still. Monday. You would have seen some pictures and video, well, slight video footage of it going back. Mr. Lawler, first off the mark, £22, lovely mirror. So it's nice to get the account started for us as a team. The rest of us still waiting. I've just redone my rods. A little bit of a change on rig wise. 2 multi-rigs have gone out. Yoda Special on one of them. Golden Balls 14mm on the other. I'm keeping it fairly small. And I've stuck with a Snowman rig. But I've done a snatch bottom bait 18mm with another one of Yoda Specials, but they're like bright pink ones. So I've gone with that straight on the bottom. Standard rig, knotless knot. Like I say, the other 2 are multi-rigs. And they've gone into the spots that I'm happy with. And hopefully they're going to come good. Still a few fish jumping here and there. Not a lot of fizzing going on. Weather has been absolutely roasting in the day. I am bright red, badly burnt on the face, and the arms are quite red. Mr. Calder, still no joys either at the minute. We've had Amy and Andy and Chalky and Ashley down, having a good old social, which is really nice actually. And like I say, actually sometimes you forget you're actually fishing, but it's so nice just being here. Surroundings are beautiful, quiet, the food's great, company's really great. So they've all gone out, like I say. I'm happy with them. They've gone out for the night, even though it's only 6 o'clock, but I know that they've been moving around sort of now, so I wanted to get the baits in early. In fact, I probably would have done it a little bit earlier, but chatting away and that. So now it's a matter of sitting back and waiting. Roy's just sorting his rods out. One of them is leaving where it is, 2 is changing. And it won't be long, dinner will be down. What we got for dinner tonight?
Burgers.
Mango burgers. So should be good. But for now, I'm going to sit back again. Cup of tea has been made by Mr. Calder.
Pleasure, mate.
Diamond. And yeah, we'll be chatting and having plenty of laughs like we have been for the last few days. So I'll catch up later hopefully with an update of me or Neil or Roy with a fish. See how we go. 6:30. Everyone's rods are out, yeah?
Yep.
Everyone's happy?
Yep.
And
Mango bacon burger.
you're taking photos. Yes. So Roy got spaghetti hoops because he don't do beans.
I don't like beans. Beans are too grown up for me.
Don't do beans. Did you ask for alphabet spaghetti?
No, I would have actually brought it with me.
Right, so like I say, 6:30. Rods are all done for everyone. Weather's cooling down nicely, and it's time to eat, which is what I'm doing right now.
Is it like the back of the phone? It's right at the back of the phone.
Behave.
You're gonna go for the
Like she's still chewing
You
on
are,
it. Just eat it. No. No, because I have it in video evidence now.
Oh no!
Blackmail. No. Thank you. Actually,
Turn it up. He's still getting it going up.
I see Andy and Ashley at the door. I've only got on a small zoom at the minute.
You know, had you had a friend request from that Anton page? Is that what you
– 8:50 in the morning. It is Tuesday. Nothing again last night. I don't think the boys had anything really hard going. In the right spots, right in the spots. That's just not happening. So yeah, quiet night. It's going to be another really hot day. You can see that blue sky out there. Steam already coming off the water. Fog and mist. So see how we get on today, I guess. Work at it. I think we'll have to change something else. But I'm not bringing the rods out till later on, till late morning, early afternoon, and then I'm going off to have a nice shower, bring all the rods in, sort myself out, have a shower, nice change of clothes and that, feel refreshed, start again. But first off, it will be breakfast. £11 Tuesday morning. Been up a good few hours now, nothing going on. The dawn chorus this morning was really loud. I really wish I'd kind of recorded it now, but it's a bit of an holiday as well, so the layings are a bit hard not to ignore, although I was up at 8. But changes are afoot because nothing's happening. I've been going for the last few days just little bits, tiny baits, not a lot of bait being put out there, so I'm going to change everything. I have now made up a massive bucket of mix, you know, sort of, I've got the hempen snails, I've got that in there, loads of different pellets, ground baits, a few crushed boilies, not too many boilies, but a few in there of the snatch, and the golden balls. I put all that in there. There's a bit of maize in there and stuff. It's quite a big bucket. I put loads of oils in there. I've got a tin of tuna in there, and I'm thinking, well, the small stuff's not happening. I mean, it's not happening for any of us. It's been hard going, and when I say hard going, it's just, you know, no lake you come to and expect to just haul all the time. But it's just, you know, we've seen them jumping in and around the spots, but they're just not feeding on maybe boilies. I mean, I've been trying the little tiny 10 millers, all that, and it's not happening. So I'm going to go the complete opposite now, do completely different to everyone else. The bush over the back, I've decided I'm going to go around with some waders. I'm going to drop in next to the big bush. I'm going to basically sort of drag my feet around underneath the bush and in and around the bush, really murk it up, and any naturals that are there, kick them up. I'm going to drop a big bucket full of bits and bobs, the whole mix down there, really spread it out around the bush, to the left of it, to the right of it, in front of it, really give it a good whack of food. And I'm going to hope that that turns them on, basically. The plan is as well, what I'm going to do is do another rig, is to fish. I'm going to try and, well, I think I'm going to fish 2 bits of fake corn. Nice and small again. I know, like we're talking about small baits. But I'm going to stick with the small baits, 2 bits of corn, nicely balanced, right in amongst all that mix. And hopefully that will trip them up. That's the plan. That's what's going to happen. Like I say, it was, I don't know, 11 o'clock or so now. The next hour or two I will be reeling everything in. I'm going to go and have a shower, freshen up, sort myself out. The mix is sort of, you know, soaking in all the juice and all of the oils I've put in there. And yeah, I'm going to clean myself up, sort myself out, come back, revitalised, refreshed, and then in the waders, and I'm going to go out there and kick it right up, and then really give that bush. Because I've seen they've crashed once, twice, 3 times over there. You hear them during the night, 11 to 12. Sort of you every night so far, 1 or 2, 3 crashes along the far bank. So they are, and they're literally tight up against the bank. So that is what I'm going to do, and see if that works. The other 2 rods, I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to do. The aerator's now gone in just to the side of me, which was put in yesterday. And I don't know, I may try something just close to that, just to see if it's drawing any of the fish to that, you know, nice oxygen supply there and bubbling up, and that maybe they're sort of gathered around that, because at the minute they're not anywhere else, so it's not a bad point to maybe try something new there with that in the lake. The corner's been quiet. When I first turned up, there's a fish hoink right out sort of where I'm fishing, basically. I know there's been some bait over the winter going on one of the spots over there as well, which is why I've kind of kept 1 rod on there, hoping that they'll visit that. I mean, I may revert to at least 2 of the rods on just corn, little sticks again, as I do them, and just go with that. And then the other one, I don't know, I'll obviously update when I decide where I'm at with it. The multi-rigs at the minute, it's not quite happening. They're only popped up a little bit off the bottom. Golden balls and the Yoda special pop-ups, they're not quite doing it for me at the moment. And nor is a snowman. So I'm thinking whittling it down to 2 little bits of corn. If they seem to be feeding, but they're not feeding on boilies. So whether they're on the naturals in here, the lake got netted about 6 to 7 weeks ago. Whether that's kicked up a load of the naturals within the lake, and they've found that, and they're gorging on that maybe. I don't know. So this is why, if I go down to corn, I know they find that easily digestible. It's nice and small. They can just pick around, and maybe that's what they're looking for. I don't know, but we'll give it a go. Give it a day or 2 on that. I'm going to take the big chance, obviously, of putting the mix out on that tree, but everyone's doing little bits and bobs. I know a lot of bait I don't think went in last week either. So I'm hoping maybe doing the complete opposite and really whack a lump out there. I may add some more boilies to it, I don't know, but really go for it, and hopefully maybe 1 or 2 of them will get their heads down on it, and maybe that will kick kickstart them into feeding. We've sat here and thought, we've all talked about this, that, the other, what we could do. We'd do this. Andy's been down plenty of times, you know, looked at different points of view of how we could do it, why they're not quite on the feed yet. Obviously the temperatures at night are still dropping fairly low, and it's like 24-25s today, with it going down to, well, it was like 5 degrees yesterday. Supposedly the next few days the nighttime temperature is going to be sort of 10 degrees, 10, 11, with being warm in the day as well. So I think personally that's one of the main factors, that the fluctuation in the temperature. Obviously the water's warming up and then dropping off really quickly, but if it can hold that temperature slightly, maybe that'll make the difference. Talk like I know what I'm talking about, but you know, it's, as a carp fisherman, or as any fisherman, you sit here and you ponder and you wonder and you think of all the different ways, and could it be this, could it be that, try changing this, try changing that, you know, and that's all we've been doing constantly, apart from having a major laugh. I can't tell you how good these few days already have been. One fish Roy's had, which is excellent, I'm well chuffed for him, but it's not always just about hauling fish or catching big weights or catching loads of fish. I've had such a great time with Neil and Roy. The laughter the last few nights has just been immense. To actually belly laugh and have an aching face, it's been a long time since I've had that, and it's been superb. Sometimes you forget you're fishing. It's just so relaxed, it's unreal. Food's great, obviously Andy and Amy, I can't say enough about looking after you. It's been, they're on the money. If you don't want them down the lake, you can ask them not to come down the lake and they'll leave you alone, but we want them down here as much as possible, because it's just having them here as well. The social side of everything, the chat and the banter is absolutely excellent. Yeah, it's just been great fun. I can't recommend this place highly enough. People will look at it and say, well, you ain't caught nothing. If you're coming away, if you're an hardcore angler and you want to and it's all about weights and catching to you, that's fine. and this lake, I know, will produce constantly at the right times. Maybe it's just not our right time. We've called it at a weird time. But if you want to come away and that's kind of, you know, you want to have the chances of catching a few whackers and some real nice fish, but at the same time you want to be in a very comfortable situation, the swims, the food, the people that run it, and you want to have a laugh and relax and really enjoy yourself. Yeah, all those people that recommend this place, they are spot on, and it's not until you come here and experience it you realise just why people rave about this place. I'm one of them that I won't back or say anything about anything until I've tried it, used it. You know, I don't like things normally if I haven't used it, because I can't say that I do like it. But again, this place it's a special little bit of France, shall we say, and it's Amy and Andy, Chalky and Ashley that make it like that. It's the little bits, it's the details that they put into it. The pagodas where you can sit and relax and talk to people and stay out of the sun when it's boiling hot like this and you burn like I do. But the hooks inside there where you can just hang your bait, clearly out of the way of any animals or whatever, and it's those little bits, to me, it make the difference, where they're thinking about your holiday, thinking about making it right for you. The shower, I mean, I'm going up to have a shower in a bit, but the shower facilities and the toilet is spotless. It's absolutely catered for you in there. The sink, the towels are all on there ready for you to go if you want it. They are really on the ball with this, and to think that they've only had this place, was it 4 years, 3 years it's been fishing, something like that. I may be wrong, but and I think it's 4 years that they've actually had it. To see this place in another 4 or 5 years is going to be serious. I mean, bookings are going to be hard to get on here, really hard to get on here, because you can't not enjoy yourself, you really can't. The bookings now are hard, to be fair, and I'm going to have to chat Andy up somehow to make sure I get on here every year. I think I've got to drag Mikey, Yoda, Sean, got to get the boys out here at some point, because it's just one of them that you've got to keep coming back to. So yeah, rambled on enough. What we've done, 10-11 minutes of recording, so sorry for just blurting out, but yeah, so a mix is made. I'll show you that actually. It's looking all manga type mix. Yeah, so another hour or so, 2 hours, leave the rods out. They've been out all night, I've not moved them. I think sometimes that's best to just leave them in the spots. But yeah, I will be reeling in. I'm going to go and have an hour or two of showering, sort myself out, freshen up, come back, and then plans will be going into operation. I think Roy or someone's going to help me, maybe video record me being in the lake, so I'm sure I'm bound to fall over while in there and get totally soaked after I've had my shower. Which maybe doing it beforehand might be a better idea, but again, I may change my mind and do that before I go and have the shower, just in case. So yeah, there'll be more updates. There's loads of photos. I'm constantly taking photos, and yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, a fish will be in some of them updates. If not for me, for Neil would be nice. I'd like to see both the boys catch. Obviously I want to catch, I always do, don't we all? But you know, I like seeing other people catch. I'm just as happy. I think we were lying there, but it makes me happy to see other people have a result. So I was chuffed for Roy. I'd be chuffed for Neil if it happens for him, and then touch wood if I can fluke one, because we all know I can't fish and it's all luck. So let's hope luck is now turning to be on my side for a little while. I just hope the fish, when I put this in, really stirs them up and gets them going, and maybe they'll start getting their heads down. It's not just here, there's a few places around France, or quite a few that haven't been fishing too well. Andy keeps up to date with a lot of the fisheries in and around France, and just to find out if it's just problems here or if it's everywhere, but there's quite a few fisheries that are not doing lots of bites. So it's obviously a universal thing. Everyone's having like struggles, but they have to change at some point. They have to eat and they have to turn on at some point, and I'm hoping that's very, very soon. Knowing our luck, or knowing my luck, maybe it'll be blinking Saturday when we leave. But good luck to the lads that are following us, I guess. But for now, good luck for us, and hopefully a few of the beasts to come out. So I'll catch up soon. I'll stop rabbling and talking. Just talking basically, and yeah, you can all be laughing. I'm hoping at how red I am, face is burnt, but you don't realise I'm not in it much. I'm always sitting in the shade, but you sort out, for me, if I'm out in it for about a minute, I'm burnt. So yeah, have a good chuckle at that, and I will update more soon. I'll have a quick shot of the manga. So a bit shaded, but all sorts there, crushed ground baits, various ground baits, you know, bits of corn, yeah, hemp and snails is in there as well, a few crushed up boilies and that, just letting that soak in and take all the juice out of it in a minute, so it's not so sloppy. And I plan to be walking around in the lake and dropping that in, making a nice sort of plate of it out there underneath the bush, in and around the bush. Really give it to it, real loads of bait on it, and then I may put some boilies over the top of that, but I think that may be enough. And then I'm going to fish 2 bits of corn over the top of that.